Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, we went to Doha, finished first and third, and got a huge points day over Team Purple, who only came home with 3 points. Now we get ready for Tondela, Portugal, where the tire wear is high, so hards are probably going to be the name of the game as far as the race is concerned, so we will keep that in mind. 3 races to go. That is it. We have two sponsor slots opening up, 6 and 1. Hopefully a big payday comes from that, and we'll be able to possibly build a cheeky part. As it's going now, we're putting the engine and gearboxes together. We've got 3 hours before the race when those are done, and they will be at maximum performance. So that's what we need. All right, 4 sponsors. So 3 in slot 6. Here we go. Oh man, 12 races for a $4 million upfront payment. I'm sort of looking at the short game here where I'm not planning on racing more than 3. So 14 races, you know, sure, it's $5 million or, you know, $6 million over a bit. I mean, Hypertech's a good sponsor, but only $500,000 on the upfront payment. I think we take the $4 million and bank on this being our last year, and then we build a part. Now, it's not going to be a risky part by any stretch of the imagination, but let's see. What kind of engines do we have? Do we have 2 good engines in the car, I wonder? Let's see. So engines, we've got an average. We don't have a good engine. I think this is the time now, because Tondela is engine, that is engine, and that is engine. If we set ourselves up with an amazing engine at the end, that would be awesome. 25 to max, top speed plus 40. That would be an 1132 on that engine. As soon as we get it built, we focus solely on its reliability. So yeah, we'll build that part. $1.5 million down with a few more sponsors to go. That will be done in 15 days. Parisi going to retire. Don't really know. Okay, so if we were going to build a... Yeah, that's 1046 out of 1047. Let's stop that engine improvement and I guess work on the brakes if we can, 6 days after the race, because our next engine's going to be out of the box better. So the 1047... Oh, we got great football. No, great gearbox. And we're working on a good engine. So that is the way to go. All right, how's our sponsors? There we go. Okay, so sponsor offers in. Looks like the Challenger Series also ran at Portugal. Good job, Joe Norris. And I don't see Falco a bit, so Falco hasn't been signed. We might see if Falco gets signed in the off-season, but meh, not really concerned. All right, so the United Kingdom has a bonus, or Golden Tiger. All right, so what races are we doing? Tondela, Black Sea, and Beijing. So the United Kingdom bonus is out. So we're not going to get anything better there. 7th or above looks to be good, and 600,000 per. Let's see, so that's 300 and 300 rather than 100 and 100. Play Sport it is. I mean, it's a little bit of an upfront payment, but we can make more over the course of these next few races, and that will take us to the end of the year, which is really all we need. All right, continue on. A politics vote for sequential pay. What is sequential pay? Yeah, I know. Sequential pit stops. What is this? Pit stops happen sequentially to lower pit stop times. I don't really care. We'll abstain. We'll see what happens. We're probably not racing next year. All right, it's approved. Okay, so if for some reason we lose this championship, we'll have sequential pit stops. That's an interesting thing. All right, invite to a stock car race is pretty good. All right, traveling to Tondela, let's get caught up on our mail. Snag some of the most lucrative sponsors around. Yep, invite to a stock car race. Nice braking and marketability for Enrica. Very nice. Tondela, are they talking about us? Not a bit, but they should. And Rodriguez retiring at the end of the season. All right, so we can get 5th or above, I believe. Part fitting should be fine. All of our parts are on that need to be. And then once that engine comes out in between the next races, we will get it repaired as quickly as possible and then get it on the performance. All right, so parts are fitted. I will see you after qualifying. Ladies and gentlemen, back to Portugal, and that was a dominating performance by Mia and Enrica, and as you can see, we are actually able to get through Q2 on mediums when everyone else is going to be on very chewed up softs, so already looking good. We've got level 3 race trim and hard tires. Let us go. Yeah, we, Enrica and Mia right there on the 8 form. Both drivers feeling really good. 0.3 and 0.5. So Lissandro starting in 4th is our next Team Purple. And then we have to look back how far to row 4 for the other Team Purple, Bindo, who isn't feeling the greatest today. So hopefully we can get that in our wheelhouse. So tank of fuel is 10 laps and we have 25 to go. So it's a 2.5 stop race essentially. And we are on these medium tires. As you can see, everyone else around us is on very chewed up softs, so we'll be able to go deeper and last longer than all these other guys. Sure, they get out of the gate nice and quick, but they can't hold it. So we will use that to our favor. We can ride in the top 3. I am not really concerned, especially if we finish in front of Team Purples. If both of our cars finish in front of one Team Purple, that would be okay, but as you can see, Team Purple really trying to make something happen, pushing Enrica through. Now, that will be 1st and 3rd for them, but we can afford to lose, as I said, 9 points per race, if that is indeed the thing. No rain through lap 12, so these tires will carry us through the first pit stop entirely, and we may actually get through another run of hards. It just depends on how long those hard tires last. We've got the 15% increase in performance, so we will definitely be using them. And I like the fact that, oh crap, Mia with a blast pass. Mia wants it bad, and I can't blame her. Enrica has sort of been showing her up over the last few weeks, but as long as both drivers do well, I am very happy. You can see 8th place looking for pit road already, and that is not going to be us. We're at 47 and 47% on the tires. We do need to consider when to bring down these cars for the first time and who to bring in first, and I believe Enrica should be the first one on pit road. We'll monitor the tire wear and make sure that she can go. And luckily the fueling won't take so long because we've only used up about half a tank of fuel. If I knew how long these medium tires would have lasted, I would have maybe emptied the tank a bit, but, you know, then again, refilling the car, you know, ideally you only want to take about as much fuel as the tires will let you, but I'm of the stock car mindset that fill it up every single time. All right, so these guys are pitting this time. Let's pit next time by for Mia, and then we will pit the following time for Enrica. All right, so go ahead and pit Mia for your hard tires, if you please. Go ahead and fill up, and we don't need to worry about fixing anything or recharging anything. So Enrica is going to lead the way and go around for another lap. Let's have her go on a neutral burn, and Mia can go ahead and press the attack since she will be coming this time. We want Mia to get as much time as she can on these tires. If she can take the lead from Enrica, more power to her. But down to pit road she goes, and Enrica will come down next time for her hards, fill up, and everything will be gravy. A 12-second stop there. Mia is down and away, and let's just have her push these hard tires for a bit and see what happens. She'll be in traffic for a bit. Enrica, go ahead and push the rest of these tires out, and it looks like Hume is also pitting as well, Team Blue. Wow, Naito, Team Turquoise with the charge. But on pit road we come. Jack is on, tires are on. Full tank down and away. And let's have Enrica push as well. So she'll rejoin there on hard tires, and we've got the performance boost. I don't know if anyone else has practiced that hard on hard tires, but we're going to be fast during this segment, and you can see Enrica is picking them up and laying them down. No rain in the forecast at all. It looks like we are going to be clean and green throughout the entire event, so that is all well and good. We'll monitor Mia's tire wear because she will be on pit road next, and we want to go through lap 15 if we can. That way we don't have to stop for fuel anymore. If we pit for tires, it'll be like a 2-second stop, and she'll be down and away. We do have softs ready to go as well. All right, Mia, go ahead and just do a standard neutral, and same for you, Enrica. We're making our way through. Looks like Marscheider has some chewed up medium tires. We should be able to pounce on those medium tires with our good hard tires here. Geez, that was a boost with Team Baby Blue. All Hume fighting back. Team Purple leading the way first and fourth, but I'm not concerned. 14 laps to go, plenty left. We'll pit after lap 15, so that will be our last time taking fuel on pit road, which is definitely the most time-consuming part. Tires are easy, and if there's a mistake on tires, usually they can get it set fairly well. But Enrica up to 6th place now, pushing hard. That's what I like to see. And we're 2 laps away from the fuel window opening up, so we can push these tires a little bit. I still want to get myself in a situation where we don't have to stop again. So if these hard tires can last to the end of the race, that's kind of what I'm going to be going for. It's amazing that Enrica just has the sheer speed on these tires to get up there and mix it up on the same pit cycle, only 4 seconds back. And these guys are on mediums, so Enrica should be making short work of them, and Mia still feeling okay, and she's got the passing under her belt. Looks like stock car racing is benefiting Enrica a bit, and that's what I like to see. There goes Mia with the boost to the outside, 11 laps to go. We need to go around a few more times to get within our fuel window, and then that will be it. In fact, the further we can go into this run, the less fuel that we have to take, and we can set up with maybe a medium tire run to the end, or we can slap on hards and just go for sheer speed, like abuse the crap out of the tires, because we do have that 15% performance boost on hard tires. So that may be the way to go. We are within our fuel window. Mia is 2 laps of fuel, so we can go a few more laps. So this will be possibly the last pit stop for Mia, if she can make these hard tires last, and I believe she can. So this will be it. We'll go around one more time. So 9 laps to go. That will put Mia on 9 laps. Yeah, we can pit this time just fine. For your hard tires, there will be 8 laps to go. So we will go 8.8, do a 13-second stop, and that will be the last time she's on pit road. Go ahead and attack everything you got this time, Mia. Enrica can probably do the same thing. She'll be pitting next time by, and that will set her up for the finish as well. So there goes Mia. Enrica, go ahead and pit. Hard tires. There'll be 7 laps of racing left. We'll do that, a 12-second pit stop, and that will be the last time you are on pit road. All right, so we need to make these tires last. She comes out in 13th, and she will not be on pit road anymore. All right, Enrica coming around. Yeah, pitting this time is necessary. She would have been on fumes. All right, Enrica is down and away. Let's push, and she's going to come out in 4th. So Enrica is set up very well for a good points day, especially if she doesn't have to come on pit road anymore, and I don't believe she will. These hard tires will carry us to the end. In fact, let's just cruise with Enrica. I think the other ones in front of her will have to pit again. So hopefully Enrica can make the most of that. Here goes Mia passing cars on pit road. Let's have her push just a little bit. 5 laps to go. We need some heat in these tires, actually. And it looks like maybe Enrica can push a little bit as well. Keep those cars behind her. So solid looking point day. We need Mia to continue to push hard. So 5 laps to go, 83% on the tires. And they are hard tires, so they should last, question mark. It's just a question of, is Mia close enough for these guys, if they pit, to make the pass? But Enrica is in the catbird seat. 5.7 seconds back, and she is chewing into these guys here. 4 laps to go, and second place is right there. She's 5 seconds back, and I'm sure these tires are going to start to fade. Let's do some attacking on these tires. And Mia having a spirited battle for 6th and 7th. 5th is right there. Giuliani is on half used up medium tires. So hopefully our extra bonus here will get us good. So with 2 laps to go, I'll turn up the wick on the engines. In fact, we can go a high fuel burn for these guys. 4 laps of fuel in the tank with only 3 laps to go, and let's go medium. We don't want to burn all of our fuel away. It says excess, but I want to be sure. So 2 laps to go, we have 1 extra lap. So we'll go high. As long as we don't drop below 2, that will be fine. And we are plenty good on tires. So Enrica making the pass for 2nd, that's what I'm talking about. She is in all go, no quit mode. And she's going to chew up this leader quick. High overtake mode and high overtake mode. All right, final lap is underway. Enrica with way better tires. Tyler is on chewed up mediums. Here goes Enrica for the pass. Come on, Enrica, I need you to do it. So Mia looks like she's going to run 4th unless she gets a big boost. Here comes Enrica. Push, 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 push. Okay, so Enrica in 2nd, but we didn't get beat by Team Purple. They finished 6th and 8th. So Tyler pulls out the win, but a very good 2nd and 4th place for us here in Portugal. Tsuno barely hanging on with those medium tires. Enrica had them, but she just chose to pass in a, let's say, an inopportune time. But all the while, very good. Hopefully Team Purple didn't get the fastest lap of the race, and we can mitigate the damage between the rounds here. But yeah, those hard tires came through in the end. Of course, we didn't cheat. Hopefully the winner did. That would be awesome. And Team Purple did not get the fastest lap. Team Orange did. So there we go. They made up 4 points. We got 13. So we extend our gap a little bit more with 2 races to go, and that's what I like to see. Driver-wise, Mia extends by 2 points over Bindo, and Enrica can leapfrog Bindo if Bindo screws up. You know, that is pretty good indeed. 38 points to the good for 2 races. So now we are getting sound mathematically. We can lose 19 points a race, which, you know, I think we're at the point now where even if Team Purple gets a win, a 2nd place, and the fastest lap, as long as we get 2 points in the next round, we are mathematically guaranteed a championship. So that is what I'm excited to see with 2 races to go, and we have a good engine coming out. I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. So feeling really, really good. It's like a weight is being lifted off of my shoulders, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are down to 2 episodes left of Motorsport Manager, and I may do a reflection piece. Yeah, she's got that high morale, so Mia's feeling really good that we upgraded our center. So yeah, we fulfilled our sponsored bonus. We're down to 800,000. Engine is built, so the next episode, we are going to work on getting that engine in the repair bay as soon as possible, so we can put that engine to work. Car condition update, that's fine. Interview, accept. Oh yeah, who wouldn't want Bindo? I mean, he's a good driver. He wouldn't be, you know, 2nd place in the points if he wasn't a good driver. Pit crew review, hard win for Tondela. and the engine is done. So yeah, that's going to get on the reliability bench as soon as possible. Then we will have a really good engine. Looks like the next race is the Black Sea with very high tire wear. So once again, we're going to be on hards, and possibly rain will throw a wrench in the works, but that will do it for me. And this episode of Motorsport Manager, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week for the Black Sea. Take care.